Yes, okay. Okay. Namaste all. Sorry for inconvenience and disturbance. I would like to thank Atharva Multi-Speciality Organization for such a wonderful webinar series in the lockdown period to open up in this lockdown period, open up minds and brains. Previous lecture was spectacular as all delegates were different and masters in their field from entire the globe. I am going to share my views on Jwara Vyadhi Ayurveda as per Ayurveda perspective. I will try my level best over here to maintain the decorum and dignity of this platform. Thank you, Dr. Gaurang Joshi sir, who invite me and organize this session. I thank you again, all of you, to join this presentation, and I just start my presentation. Friends, Ayurveda is being globally popular nowadays. So, you know all very well. So, we can start my topic, Jwara. So, let's start synonyms of Jwara. The synonyms of Jwara, first is Jwar, means fever. Second one is Vikara, means element. Third means Roga, means disease. Fourth, Vyadhi. Then Atanka. Atanka means fear including factor. Nature of Jwara. Factor which are responsible for the manifestation of Jwara in brief are three physical doshas. Keep in mind three physical doshas. One is Vata, second one is Pitta and Kapha. Three doshas, and two Manasik dosha, mean Rajasa and Tamasa. Living being do not get affected with the Jwara with the involvement of these dosha. Please keep in mind three dosha, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and two Manasik dosha, Rajas and Tamas. The specific feature of this disease, Jwara, is like a Yama. Yama means god of death. Behind affected of his own actions, the individual comes to death after suffering from fever. Origin of Jwara, you know all very well. Dehe Indra Manastapo Manastapi Sarva Roga Rogama Graja Bali Jwaraha Pradhano Roganam Yukto Bhavata Pura. The origin of Jwara because of attachment. In the Nidan section, it has been described that Jwara is originated because of the furious worth by Lord Rudra. After that, we just see the story behind the Jwara as mentioned in Ayurveda Sanhita, when it was known that Lord Shiva has developed an auspicious disposition, Veerabhadra, who was produced from the wrathful fire, who had 3 heads and 9 eyes, who had ash as his weapon, who had the flame of fire as his garland, who has wrathful, who has slender legs and stomach, approached Lord Shiva. He approached Lord Shiva and inquired him about this future work. Lord Shiva replied to him, incrimination of his anger, you will become Jwara in this world and afflict people at the time of birth and death, also afflict who will resort to erratic regiments. Now, manifestation of Jwara means Jwar Prabhava. The special manifestation of Jwara is Santapa. Santapa means temperature. Aruchi means anorexia. Then Trushna, excessive thirst. Angamarda means malaise, body ache with heaviness. Rudi Vyapatha means pain in cardiac region. In the beginning of the birth and during death, it is manifested in the form of tamas, means entering into darkness. Thus, the Prakriti, nature, pravrutti means origin, and prabhava means special manifestation of jvara are described. So, after that, etiological factor, one of the very important factors over there. In Nidana section, the epidemiological factor of jvara are mentioned. These are 8 types of jvara described. Premonitory signs and symptoms, jvara purva rupa. First one is alasyam, means lethargy. Then nayana asare, means excessive lacrimination. Then gauravam, means heaviness. Then jrumbhana, yawning. Then jvalana, atapa, vayu, and ambu bhakti, it means, and dvesha, it means uncertainty about thinking and disliking. To fire, sun, wind, and water. Vairasya, very important signs. Vairasya, it means anorexia. Balahani means depletion in strength. Then site of manifestation. Site of manifestation means jvara adhisthana. The entire body along with the mind, the strength and the time manifestation of jvara are already described in the Nidan Sthana. So what is the manifestation? Means adhisthana, entire body along with the mind. Keep this for future. Classical features means jvara pratyatma linga. The sign and symptoms invariability associated with jvara are santapadeha manasa, means the increase in the temperature of the body and mental unhappiness. There is no living being which is not afflicted by jvara. Then after that, I tell you about a jvara samprapti. The jvara samprapti is the aggravated doshas, namely vata, pitta, kapha, either individually origin and either kapha combinations of 2 or all of 3 doshas, means sannipat, spread through the rasa dhatu and dislodge the jataragni, means digestive fire, stomach, from its own place, being supplement with their own heat. The body gets increased due to the body channels, means strotas. It get obstructed by the enhanced dosha. This leads to further increase in the internal temperature. The jvara manifests with increase in the body temperature at its unique sign. Okay, my dear friends, after that I will explain you jvara bheda, means classification. So what is the which is the classification? I tell you, classification of fever. Jvara is classified into 2 categories, each of the basis following criteria. First one is, keep in mind please, sharira means physical, and second one is manasa means mental. Then soumya means caused by cold, and agneya means caused by heat. Then antarvegi means internal, and bahirvegi means external. Then prakruta means natural and seasonal, and vaikruta means unseasonal. And sadhya means curable, and asadhya means incurable. Jvara is classified into 5 categories depending upon the strength and weakness of doshas of the time. There are satata, santata, annedushka, tritiyaka, and Chaturthaka. Then sign and symptoms of each variety of Jwara. The Sharir physical type Jwara first appears in the body and Manas mental types. Then Manas Tapa mental discomfort manifest as Vaichitta. These are some symptoms, means lakshanas. Vaichitta means mental instability. Then Arati, one of the symptoms mentioned here. Arati means disliking for everything. And Glani means feeling of weakness in the body. The Santapa of the Indriyas means sense organs is indicated by morbidity. The patient suffering from Jwara caused by Pitta desire cold things, Vayu and Kapha desire hot things. When, however, these doshas get mixed up, both of symptoms are manifested. Vata dosha is a Yogavahi. Vata is extremely Yogavahi, which executes the properties of other in the nature. In combination, it produces both types. For example, when combined Tejas means fire, it produces burning sensation, and when combined with Soma, it produces cooling effect. After that, Antarvega and Bahirvega, these are two types of Jwara. Symptoms of Jwara, the signs. First, I tell you about Antarvegi Jwara, means internal fever. Antardaha burning. Antardaha means burning sensation inside the body. Trishna means excessive thirst. Then Pralapa means delirium, irrelevant talk. Then Shvasana means discomfort in breathing, difficulty in breathing. Brahma means giddiness. After that, Sandhi, Asthishula. It means pain in bones and joints. Asveda means absence of sweating. Avarachas, non-excretion of doshas and phases. The sign and symptoms of Bahirvegi. Excessive temperature. Bahirvega means external type of Jwara. The first sign is excessive temperature in the exterior of the body and less of thirst, etc. symptoms. These symptoms of Jwara easily curable. After that, Prakruta Jwara. I tell you about Prakruta Jwara, means seasonal fever. The Jwara that manifest in Vasanta means spring season, and in Sharada means autumn season. It's called Prakruta, means seasonal. It is easily curable. My dear friend, please keep in mind, it's easily curable. When it happened, Vasanta, spring season, and autumn season, it's called Prakruta. It is easily curable. Kapha, which get aggravated in the winter, gets excited during a Vasanta, means spring season. Pitta is not in the nature and it gets aggravated during the Sharat, autumn season. Jwara during a Varsha Rutu means rainy season. During rainy season, the water, herbs and dishes become sour in Vipaka. Vipaka means taste that emerges after digestion. This result in the accumulation of Pitta. Accumulation in Pitta, the accumulated Pitta of the exposure to hot sun rays, this may immediately produce Jwara. Kapha is the secondary associate in the manifestation of Jwara. Autumn is the Visarga. Visarga Kal means time of elimination. Please keep in mind, time of elimination means Visarga Kal. Therefore, fasting, which is the first step of treatment in Jwara. Please keep This I will tell you about this in later on. Then does not create the problem. During the Hemanta, first part of the winter season, the water, herb and dashes become sweet in taste. This helps in accumulation of kapha. The kapha get aggravated in the subsequent spring season because of the strong rays of the sun. Therefore, during Vasanta means spring season, kaphaja jwara is manifested. Spring season is a part of Adanakal. Adanakal means time of absorption. And in the type of jwara that is caused during the period, Vata, Pitta constitute its secondary associate. The wise should treat a patient suffering from jwara keeping in view the strength or weakness of dosha in the beginning, at the end and the middle of Sharat means autumn and the Vasanta season. After that, I will explain you about a Vaikruta jwara. Depending upon the nature of the season, seasonal means Prakruta jwara. I will explain you. Generally, the jwara caused by Vata dosha is the difficult to cure. The following types of jwara are to be treated Vaikruta. After that, Vatika jwara, irrespective of its season of the occurrence. Paitik jwar if occurs during the season other than autumn. Kapha jwar if occurs during season other than spring. I tell you about Vaikruta jwar. Please keep. I again explain you. Vaitika jwar means the Vatika jwar irrespective of the season of occurrence. Paitik jwar if it occur during the season of the autumn. Kapha jwar if it occur during the other than spring. The causative factor of different types of jwara are described in Nidana Sthana also. Then I just tell you about a Sadhya and Asadhya jwara. Sadhya means easily curable fever. In person with strong physique, if jwara occurs by vitiation of fever amount, number of doshas, and if there is no complication, then it is easily curable. Incurable type of jwara means Asadhya jwara. The jwara having the following characteristics like caused by strong etiological factors associated with many signs and symptoms, destroy the sense organs immediately. After that, bad prognosis. Acute fever means Tikshna jwara associated with Pralap. Pralap means delirium. Brahma means giddiness. This is the sign of bad prognosis. Please keep in mind. Pralapa means delirium. After that, Brahma means giddiness. Shvasa means difficulty in breathing. Then it causes death of the patient on the 7th, 10th or 12th days. If deep seated means Gambhira and strong fever occurs in the weak, and in emaciated patient occur in the week and continuous of the several nights, like a dirgha ratikriya, that is incurable. In such diseases, the hairs of the heads fall apart, produce a straight line means klinna simantakruta. These are lakshana or bad prognosis. I tell you about a Vishama jwara. This type of fever recurrent in the nature with a certain gap between. Visham jwar is a 5 type. First one is Santata jwara. So I tell you about Santata jwara. Affect rasavahastrotas, either get cured or kills the patient on 12th, 10th or 7th day. After that, Satatajwar affect Rakta Dhatu in the day and affect Rakta Dhatu in the day and night. Santata Jwar occur twice. Andendushk Jwar affect Rakta Dhatu and Medovah Strotas. Jwara occurs once per day. Then Trutiyak Jwara occurs on every third day on alternate days. Asti Dhatu and Mansavah Strotas is involved. Then after that, Chaturtaka occurs with a gap of 2 days, afflict Majjadhatu and Medovah Strotas. Then Visham Jwara causative factor, I tell you. There are 5 types of causative factor. Sannipata, however, dosha which is predominant among 3 considered causative factors. Manifestation of Jwara means Rutu, means season. Ahoratra dosha means variation of dosha in the day and night. Manasa bala balat means mind strength or weakness. After that, I tell you about precautions at initial stage of Jwara. In Charak Samhita, there are one slok mentioned, Navajware diva swapnanam abhinganam maithunam krodha pravartyanam vyayaman kashayachana vivarjetu. The patient in the state of Navajwara means in the first stage should avoid certain things as daytime sleep, bath, massage, heavy to digest food, sexual intercourse, anger, direct exposure to wind, exercise, and kashaya means astringent foods. Status of arha means deeds of previous life. Manifestation of Jwara in a different dhatu. These are 7 types. First one is when initiated doshas are located in Rasavasratu. You know all, you are the expert, you know all very well. There are 7 dhatu mentioned in Samhitas. Rasa, Rakta, Maus, Asti, Majja, Shukra. So let you tell you about dhatus. When vitiated dosha are located in the Rasavastrotas, the clinical features as per this, first one is heaviness, miserable feeling, anxiety, exclusion, anorexia, increase in internal temperature, body ache and yawning. Raktavastrotas dushti, or there are some Raktavastrotas dushti, increase in body temperature, eruption, thirst, frequent spitting. In Rasa Rakta Mausavastrota, burning season inside the body, first unweakness, unconsciousness, diarrhea, full of smell for the body. Then vitiated dosha located in the Medo Dhatu present, excessive sweating. This is the first main common symptoms, excessive sweating, incoherent speech, frequent emesis. After that, vitiated doshas in Asti Dhatu cause the following features, means first one is diarrhea, emesis, pain in the bones, then production of kujana. Kujana means, what is meant by kujan? The kujan means a sort of cooing sound. Conclusive movement of the body and limbs. It happens. After that, when vitiated dosha located in Macha Dhatu, the following sign symptoms. Which sign and symptoms? The hiccup, bronchitis, cutting pain in vital organs, means marmas, feeling of cold externally and internally, burning sensation. After that, vitiated dosha causative Jwara located in Shukra Vastrota, means Shukra Dhatu, cause ejaculation and destruction of shukra, resulting in the excretion of the lifelong with vayu, agni and soma, subtle body, mean sukshma sharir. The jwara in which dosha are located in the rasa, rakta, mausa, meda, dhatu are curable, while those in which location is in the asthi and majja dhatu, it's difficult to treat. Please keep in mind the jwara which are dosha located in rasa, rakta, mausa, meda dhatu, it is curable, while those in location in the asthi majja dhatu, it is difficult to treat. And the jwara in which vitiated dosha are located in shukra dhatu, it's incurable. It's incurable. After that, cause of lack of swelling. स्त्रोतसाम सन्निरुद्धत्वात् स्वेदं नाधिगच्छति स्वस्थानात् प्रचुच्य चाग्नो प्रायश्चतुर्तरुणज्वरेहि. A person suffering from taruna jwara, the initial stage of jwara, does not sweat because of the obstruction of the channels of circulation and displacement of agni. After that, clinical features of Amajwara. This is the most important Amajwara, the first stage of Jwara. There are shlok mentioned in Sahita, Aruchi Vipakascha Gurutva Udarasya cha Hrudayasyada Vishuddhachi Tandra Chala Alasamevecha. It means anorexia, then indigestion, heaviness in the stomach. After that, feeling of heaviness and accumulation of impurities in the cardiac region, drowsiness, then laziness, non-elimination of dosha along with mala, waste products, excession, salivation, nausea, loss of appetite over there, and tasteless in the mouth, rigidity, then excessive urination, improper formation of stool, then absence of muscle emaciation. After that, clinical features. I just tell you about clinical features of Pachiman Jwara. Pachiman Jwara is a second avastha, means second stage. Amavastha is the first stage and Pachimana Jwara avastha is the second stage of Jwara. The features of Pachiman Jwara, means second stage of Jwara, is the second stage of fever is high grade fever and excess thirst, then delirium, then dyspnea, then giddiness and excess evacuation of waste. These are the signs in the second stage. After that, third stage means Niramajwara. First stage Amajwara, second stage Pachimanjwara, third stage Niramajwara. The third stage, restoration of hunger, debility, lightness in the body, reduced fever, elimination of dosha along with the waste product from the body are all the clinical features of Niramajwara. Condition when the patient body becomes free from the ama, it means Niramajwara. These features generally appears, please keep this sentence, these features generally appears on the 8th day. Then precaution of initial stage of Jwara means Navajwara. What we should the precautions? Navajware Divaswap. The patient in the stage Navajwara, first stage, the contraindication of Langana. It mentioned contraindication of Langana. Langana or fasting is prescribed in the initial stage of Jwara, except those caused by Kshaya, means consumption. Vata dominant jvara, fever, anger, passion, grief, and physical exertion. These are contraindicated for fasting. So, who is beneficial? Benefit of Langana in Jwara? Then, here mentioned, Langana reduce the aggravated dosha and stimulation Agni, as a result of which Jwara subside and body becomes light and person appetite is restored. After that, management principle of Jwara. You all know very well about the sutra of management of Jwara. Langanam Swedanam Kalo Yavagus Tistako Rasah Pachanya Anya Vipakvanam Doshanam Tarunachware. Means Langana means fasting, Svedana means fermentation, Kala means waiting period of 8 days, Yavagu means medicated gruels, and Tiktarasa drugs means drug having bitter taste, and all digestive enhances of avipaka dosha and transform are prescribed in Tarun Jwara, means the initial stage of Jwara. My dear friend, after that, in Sahita, Charak Sahita, various drink of man are mentioned here. So, hot water to drink if Jwara caused by aggravation of Vata and Kapha. If Jwara is Pitta dominant or it occurs as a result of intake of alcohol, water boiled with bitter drugs and then cool is given. Both of these Dipana means digestive stimulant, Pachana enhancing digestion, and Jwaragna means elevation of Jwara. They help in cleansing the channel of the circulation, promote strength, appetite, sweating, and oxygenase. Then Shadanga Paniya, one of the good remedy mentioned. You can use now this condition in COVID condition. It is a very helpful. Shadanga Paniya, Musta Parpato Koshira, Chandano Nagarechi, Shrutashila Jalam Dadyat Pipasa Jwara Shantaye. It means patient should be given a water cooled. After boiling it, Musta, Parpataka, Ushira, these 6 remedies, Musta, Parpataka, Ushira, Chandana, Udiccha, and Nagara for the elevation of thirst and Jwara. Then in Jwara, in Panchakarma role is very important in Jwara Vyadhi. So indication of Vamana is most important thing over here. If Jwara is predominantly caused by vitiated Kapha dosha located in the Amashaya means stomach and in the stage of Utklesha Avastha. Utklesh means in a stage of being on the verge of coming out its place, then it should be eliminated by administration of emetics. The patient after being given emesis and kept on fasting should be administered Yavagu. After woman, you can this is the Sansarjan Kala. You administered Yavagu. Yavagu means a gruel preparation prepared by boiling with the drugs mentioned further in appropriate time. Before administering Yavagu, the patient should be given Mandam in extremely thin gruel. This should be continued by the wise either 6 days or till the Jwara becomes mild. This is the main good treatment, Yavagupan. Then after Vamana, some guidelines are mentioned in Charak Samhita. What is the guidelines? The diet, then mouth cleansing, and how to brush your teeth. So depending upon the habituation strength patient, after digestion of tarpan, patient admitted in the soup means mudga in green gram or meat wild animals. During food time, the patient teeth should be clean with the twig of plant, which should be such that their taste can correlate taste patient mouth and releasing the patient. Such kind of cleansing teeth makes patient feel fresh in his mouth. So katu tikta kashay ras is useful for the teeth brushing. After that, Yusha indication. Some of soups are mentioned in Charak Samhita. So which soup I will tell you. The patient should be given light diet along with Yusha. Yusha means soup. I already told you. Prepared from vegetable, any type of green vegetables or pulses, and rasa means soup. The meat animals inhibited for the elevation of jwara up to the 10th day. Then amla means sour, amla rasatmak things may or not to be added in the use. Indication and contraindication of gruta. Gruta is one of the most powerful or something one of the main management in the jwara, grutapan. So grutapan, thereafter it cases less aggravation of kapha dosha. If less aggravation of kapha dosha and excess aggravation of pitta and vata, then you can use a grutapan over there. And whom dosha have reached the pakva stage, means kapha dosh less, vata and pitta aggravated, then you can use the gruta. This stage is called pakva stage, having no ama anashana, means no any type of amansha. Ghee should be given to the patient. It is amrita, nectar for them. It is amrita, means as like a nectar. Ghee should not given jwara patient even after the 10th day if kapha dosha still predominant. If kapha is still predominant and if signs and symptoms of well accomplished langan have not appeared, in such cases kashaya should be administered to patient till the body becomes light. Till the features of langana appear in the body, the patient should be given light to digest food along with the meat soup. Wild animals and birds, these destroy the strength and dosha and promote the strength of the body. One more thing mentioned in the Samhita, that is indication of milk. I talk about ghrata, yusha, and now it's milk. So milk, when the patient has excessive burning sensation and thirst, if vata and pitta dosha are predominant in the patient suffering from jwara, if the dosha are either baddha means static or prachurya matra means slightly dislodged, then you can use milk over there. After that, indication of virechana. Virechana is one of the karma, is part of panchakarma. First I already told you about vamana, now it's virechana. If jwara does not subside by the therapies described before, then virechana means purgation should be given for its elevation, provided the patient is neither emaciated, depleted muscle tissue nor has reduced digestive power. Then you can give virechana over there. After that, indication of nirva and anuvasan basti. This is the type of basti, enema or decoction. Jwarakshinasya na hitam vamanam na virechanam कामं तु पयसा तस्य निरूह हैवे haremlan. It means neither vamana nor virechana, means neither emesis nor purgation is useful for patient emaciated by fever. It is thus described to remove their malas by administration of milk niruhas, means uncontinuous type of medicated enema prepared by the decoctions, etc. Nirobasti administrator when the dosha are in paripakva stage immediately promote the strength and the power of digestion, elevation, fever, causes happiness and brings release of food. Purgation means elimination cough or kapha pitta dosha, pitta kshaya, lower portion of the stomach, small intestine. Basti eliminate all the three doshas lodge pakvasha. Then indication of anuvasan means oil basti is uncontinuous enema. In chronic type of fever, anuvasana type of basti should be given in the following condition: when kapha and pitta are elevated, when there is a strong power of digestion, when there is a uncontinuous means rukshata. Please keep in mind, this is the snigdha basti, oil basti. When there is a uncontinuous means there is a rukshata, there is baddhatva. Baddhatva means obstruction or called as compactness in the faces. Then you can use oil basti. After that, indication of mrudu virechana. So mrudu virechana should be done in patients suffering from chronic type of fever who have heaviness and pain in head, impaired synuria. This develop relish for food and also the objects. After that, various type of external procedures means abhyanga cha pradehascha parisheka. Abhyanga means massage, pradeha means unglutealium, then a parisheka means sprinkling of water, and avagaha means bathing. Done in the patient of jirna jwara means chronic fever, considering the type of jwara with their hot and cold types. By these measure, the bahir margavata means located in the external tissue, jwara gets elevated instantly. There the feeling there is a feeling of easy in the body along with the promotion of strength and complications. Jirna jwara means it means chronic stage, also get elevated by the administration of dhupana means fumigation, and anjana means collyrium. Jwara located in skin and exogenous nature or types can be treated with the same. Then in Samhita we have lot of time going on, so I conclude my session as early. There are mentioned 10 types of yavaguds. 10 types of yavaguds are mentioned in Samhita. Some indication of soup. Yusha, I just tell you about something shortly about yush. Yush is the wholesome for some patient of jwara. This yusha may be prepared from mudga, then masura, chanaka, kulat. These are some ingredients. Then indication of vegetables in jwara: patolapatram, safalam, kalukam, papachelikam, karkotakam, katillakam, vichalakam, jorehitam. It means the leaves and fruits. Patola, kauloka means karvellak. Then patha, then Karkotaka, then red variety of Punarnava. Shaks useful, means vegetable useful in the patient of Jwar. Anupana. Anupana means beverages. Beverages in Charak Samhita it mentioned घर्मांबू चाणुपानार्थ तृचीयात प्रदापयेत मध्यम वा मध्य सात्म्य यथा दोषम यथा बलम. It means hot water should be given to drink a thirsty person depending upon the doshas involved and the strength of the patient. Means madhya means wines may be given to those patients for whom it is wholesome. Then some contraindication of Jwara. Food ingredient which are heavy to digest, hot in potency, with uncontinuous property, already sweet and astringent taste should preferably be avoided in a patient suffering from Navajwara. Means the first stage in order to Pakavastha dosha also. So the diet and drinks which is the wholesome to the patient Jwara have been described in our Samhita. Then decoction indication of Jwara, it is the most important part. It mentioned in Charak Samhitas. Kashaya administration after 6th day, having light diet to eat, the patient is administered decoction which are the either Pachana means stimulant of digestion, or Shamana means pacifier of doshas. Adverse effect of astringent kashaya in Taruna Jwara. If astringent means kashaya decoction or administration in Taruna means first stage Jwara before the 6th day, then the dosha get adherent because of sickness and do not undergo paka. This lead to onset of Vishama Jwara fever, means irregular fever. The former, the decoction having astringent taste in prohibited in Tarun Jwara. That's why you do not use kashaya in Tarun Jwara. Administration of ghee, I already told you, ghee is administered when there is a less kapha aggravation with dominant vata and pitta dosha. Ghee should not be administered. Please keep in mind, ghee should only be administered after fever has crossed Pachaman stage. Okay, as explained. After that, Nasya also mentioned in our Jwara. Nasya is one of the part of Panchakarma. In Jirna Jwara, when Ama is not there, then you can do the Nasya. Otherwise, you cannot do the Nasya. Shiro Virachana. Nasya means Shiro Virachana. It is administered in the following condition: when there is a heaviness and pain in the head, and when there is a inactivity, means vibadha of the sense organ, as a result of which are not able to perceive their object. Then after, some soup are mentioned, some meat soup are mentioned in Charak Samhita. Then lava soup, Kapinjala soup, Ena means Krishna Shara, then Prashta, spotted deer soup you can use in this Jwara Vyadhi. Shasha means rabbit soup. These meats are mentioned in Samhita. After that, Jwara Harak Kashaya, one of the important part. These Kashaya you can use nowadays also. It is very helpful. First one is Vastaka, means Holerina Antigus wall. Then Patha, Sasagrantha, Katurohini, Prikoz means Pikroza Kurova. Then Murva along with Ativisha, Nimba. Then Patola, Dhanyaka, Visa, then Vacha means Acorus Calaman, Musta, Ushira. These are some Jwarahar Kashai already mentioned in our Sanhitas. The Kashaya are Shatati Varga. Shati means Pushkarmul, Shrungi, Darubala, then Guduchi, Ginger, Patha, Kirata, Katurohini, Pikroza Kurua. You can use this Shatyadi Varga to cure Jwara. After that, you can use remedy in 14 chapter 13 varieties of Svedha. Fermentation therapy have been described. Physician who is well versed with their dose and time should be administrator, and you can use this. After that, Langana therapy, I just take only 2 minutes from the organizer. I request you only 2 minutes, last 2 minutes. Langana therapy, similar therapy described in the Charak Sanhita when Jwara is in Sama stage, when Kapha is aggravated to produce the Jwara, when both Kapha and Pitta are aggravated together, then when you can use elimination therapy for the cure Jwara caused by aggravation of Vayu, Pitta and Kapha. Vamana means you can give Vaman. After that, Virechan means purgative, and Basti means enema. Therapies it administered respectively. One main important Jwara types is Shankhasuri Jwara. I just explained about this Shankhasuri Jwara. When the Jwara does not get subside by therapies which are cold, hot, uncontinuous, continuous, etc., then it diagnosed as Shankhasuri, which is located in peripheral region of the body. Such type of fever get cure administrator of bloodletting therapy. After that, I tell you about Dhatugat Jwara treatment. When doshas are caused, means Rasha then Vamana treatment. Upasa means fasting treatment. If Raktadhatugat Jwara, then Seka means fermentation, and Pradeha means application of ointments. Virechana, purgation, and Upavasa fasting is done when the doshas are causing Jwara are located in Mausani means Mausani Meda. If Asti and Majja Dhatus are prevailed by these doshas, then Nirva and Anuvasan Basti you can administer. Then some Agantu Jwara, for Jwara caused by Shapa, Abhishap means black magic, Bhuta means microbes, and Abhishchanga means application by the lust, anger, fear. Daiva Vyapashri Chikitsa is there mentioned. Daiva Vyapashri Chikitsa performs by religions rites. The most preferred therapy in many countries caused by Abhighata, external injury. It takes massage of the ghee, bloodletting, and intake of the patient are suffering from Anaha means constipation and the occurred alcohol. Then they given blood with the alcohol, made soup. Finally, Jwara Pramoksha Lakshana sign that indicate fever is gradually relieving. Production of Kunjana means rumbling, sound, vomiting. Chest means heavy breathing, discoloration, then prostration, then trembling, frequent fainting, delirium at the time of whole body become hot and the time of cold, unconsciousness, more rise in the temperature, angry appearance, and the passage of liquid motions. Doshas are sound along with the force. Signs and symptoms. These are the finally signs and symptoms when the Jwara Mukta Lakshana. Signs and symptoms when the patient becomes free from Jwara, means free from fever. It disappearance of club means mental fatigue, and Santapa means temperature, absence of pain, clarity means sense, and gaining of natural mental faculty. After that, protection during fever, relief from the period, food and drinks which vidya causing fevering sensation means guru heavy asat में भोजन, विरुद्ध अन्न means mutually contraindicatorily sexual intercourse, excessive avoid, it should be avoid in this type of after the ज्वरा मुक्त लक्षणा. So as per my conclusion of this lecture, I shortly treatment Langana fasting already mentioned you, hot therapies administered described before, intake of decoction means kadha, kirata tikta kadha, musta. Then in different stages of jwara, wise physician should be treat the patient by the therapies, suggestion in the line of treatment. My friend, jwara is the king of diseases. Please keep in mind, and I stress on this sentence. Jwara is the king of the disease. It caused the death of all creature and is of the serious nature. Therefore, the physician is to make special effort for this cure. Thank you very much. I thankful to all audience which are present from entire the globe. And I again thank you Dr. Gaurang Joshi sir who invite me for this session. I thank you all the students, staff, all the academicians from Ayurveda field. Thank you all. If any question, please put your question. Okay, Dr. Gaurang Joshi, thank you sir. So I end this lecture after your permission. Okay. Can I end this session? Thank you sir.